So today was one of the hardest times today. Right now it is around 10:30, and around this time I usually expect to be in the bed. But I just waited so long to work out. When I come home usually from work or from school, the first thing I'll do is work out. So today was school. This time I didn't. This time I was watching Pulp Fiction, doing a couple of assignments, stuff like that. And I was just really just being like, oh man, should I work out? So it's like, today was almost one of those days where I might have broke. Maybe in a alternate universe, I might have not been so strong to my commitment to, what I'm doing here on this channel. But I really had to kick myself, in the behind in order to just get myself up and to, do some things. And again, I'm not sure if it's like burnout from like just, CNS fatigue. So I am making sure that I was basically just doing like reps where I'm just doing like only 5 reps of a certain movement or only 15 reps of a certain movement, knowing that I can probably do, well more than that, just so I can still make sure that I was training, just so I can, make sure that I wasn't going to failure or reaching any type of fatigue that might add on to how I feel now. Now, also, I'm not sure if also, again, my, as of recent, irregular sleep pattern has been a contributing factor to this, or, just maybe even something as simple as me just driving for as long as I do sometimes, from school to home, which sounds very silly, but still, I think most likely my sleep is a factor. So I'm just going to have to try and lock in, I guess, when it comes to making sure I sleep enough hours a night in order for me to just not feel so like funny, or not funny, but just tired. Like I feel tired like right now recording this, and I want to go to sleep, but I know I still have a couple of things to do before the end of the night in order to, really complete my day. But all in all, it's just kind of like, enjoying the process, like seeing that, like, okay, I have these moments of struggle. I have these moments where I don't even want to work out, right? And it's like, my sister's even like, she's thinking that's surprising. She's like, you don't want to work out? What? Like, and it's just so weird. It's like, I'm like outwardly complaining like, oh, I gotta work out. But it's like, it shouldn't even be like that, right? It's still not a question. I still get up and I work out. Now at this point, it really just does take more discipline than it does take, dedication or whatever. Now I'm applying discipline here. Sure, maybe I'm not applying it in the best way, because if I were to really apply discipline, I would have worked out earlier in the day, rather than at around like 9:50 or something like that. But I still got it done. I still went through it. I still made sure I did what I was supposed to do. I still did a full body too. I didn't do anything where it was like, I don't know, I just did push-ups and squat or whatever, because I could have easily done that. I was literally thinking like, okay, I'm just going to record myself doing 100 push-ups in my room and then post that. But no, I decided that, hey, I'm going to do, a full workout. Sure, I might not be going to failure or going intense or anything, but I know that I'm going to try and do a full workout like I usually do, full body as well, with like 100 plus squats at the end of it and everything, with all the usual exercises that I do. And I did it. I completed it, and I feel pretty good about myself, and I'm glad I went through it. And so for the people out there that might be in my same predicament, or, just aren't, doing all that well with consistency, just kind of make some type of challenge for yourself, or make some type of obligation to yourself, to where you can't give up it. You can't just stop and then be okay with it. Because, just imagine if I was like, you know what, I'm just going to not upload today. I'm just not going to work out today. I'm just going to skip it. Like, I would have felt so much more horrible later on than I would have, if I were to just go to sleep or just not work out, tonight, I would have felt, bad about myself. I would have like, why didn't I just do a little something, something, whatever, in order for me to not miss an upload. So in order to avoid those types of feelings where you feel bad about yourself, where you feel horrible about yourself, why not just get the useful things, out of the way? Why not just actually do all the productive stuff first? Now, of course, like even I still struggle like with that general, piece of advice, like getting all the productive stuff done first. Even I still struggle with that. I mean, like, there's like, come on, it's like I'm a freaking teenage kid. I'm not gonna use that as an excuse all the time, but it's like there's so many other things I'd rather be doing than like, doing schoolwork or going to my job or I don't know, paying bills or something like that, right? So, but we have to kind of hold ourselves accountable because there's many responsibilities that we have that we need to take care of. And if we're not taking care of them, we're going to start slacking in life. It's going to show in us mentally, it's going to show in us physically. It's even going to show in the people around us or the world around us and in our space around us. So we really need to make sure we get up, kick ourselves in the ass and just say like, hey, I need to do this. Because if I don't, like, everything is just going to, fall apart or whatever, right? So just like raising the stakes mentally, something like that for yourself, just so you're able to stay committed. Like, I was, before I started working out, I was like, oh man, I gotta work out. And my sister was like, just do 50 squats. And I was like, I have to record myself. She's like, why? Because I post every day. She was like, why? Because I can't remember what I said. But I was saying like I've been working out every day for however long I have, been doing this. And I was kind of explaining how like me recording myself is also helping me, and posting it, of course, is also helping me work out every day. If I was not posting to YouTube, I would not be working out every day. I would be working close to every day. I'd be working maybe 5 to 6 times a week on average, every week. But since now I work out 7 days out of the week, that is mostly due to, in part of, me posting on YouTube, because it's like I know where I put myself. I put myself in this situation, this challenging situation actually, where I do daily calisthenics. So it wouldn't make sense if I just said daily calisthenics and then only post every other day, outside of like videos uploading late. But you get the point there. So it just wouldn't make sense if I'm like, okay, daily calisthenics, 73, and then daily calisthenics 76. Like, what happened to all the other days in between, right? So, I just really need to make sure I hold myself accountable. I get to it, and just do better next time. Like, I shouldn't be, working out or recording this late. I should be getting close to bed or getting close to, finishing up some, like, assignments for the day. I shouldn't be, like, over here, recording. I should have done this earlier, and I didn't because I was being freaking, like, lazy, dude. I was being lazy. I was putting it off. Just being like, I don't want to work out, blah, blah, blah. And that's what got me, man. Like, that's what, got me to where I am now. But still, I still worked out. You still have to look at the positives. But, of course, you can always see where there's room to improve within the positives. So you can, I don't know, increase, the gifts that you give yourself when you, work hard and stay disciplined and just make sure you, stay focused on whatever path you're trying to choose. But that's about all I have to say. Hope you guys have a good night, good morning, good evening, whatever. Say hi to your grandma for me. Have a good one.
90.